Let me know. If it starts lagging, if it's lagging badly, let me know. Where we gotta go? Yeah. Welcome, YouTube. Y'all late to the party. If it starts lagging, let me know. Let me know. If it's lagging pretty bad, let me know. Cause then I'm gonna have to drop one of y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dropping one of y'all for sure. You gotta let me know. Gotta let me know. If it's lagging, you gotta let me know. I don't want to get started if it's lagging. I don't want y'all to miss nothing. Nothing crazy anyway, at least I should say. Twitch, y'all getting killed right now. YouTube taking up all the. I spoke too soon. Let me see. What's the tester saying? Y'all gotta let me know. See the whole thing right here. That's crazy, Mina. Mina, shout out to you, Mina. I should have known that you would have came through. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Nisi, what it do? What it do, Nisi? What it do? What it do? I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you. Definitely got some reactions in store. Definitely want to do some suggestions. Let me know how bad it's lagging. I could tell that the frames are down pretty bad. If it's down bad enough, I'm gonna drop. I'm probably gonna drop Twitch. I'm probably really gonna drop Twitch. I gotta work on getting internet over the weekend. Dang, that's crazy. I never thought I'd be live. Nah. Okay, we getting the OGs in here for real. We getting the OGs in here. You got to explain to me how I pronounce that. I want to be able to say that right every time I see it. Le, Liji, Lajai. How would you like for me to say that? Oh man, y'all so tough, man. I appreciate y'all. It's lagging a little. Is it like bad enough to stop this? Cause so far there are people here on Twitch. I don't want to drop on Twitch, but Twitch, I'm giving y'all the heads up right now. If YouTube tell me it's lagging, if they tell me it's lagging, it lagged as soon as you said lag. All right, I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. I'm gonna give it like 2 to 5 more minutes. If it doesn't like fix itself, correct itself, Twitch is so laggy on its own. I could barely watch things on it when it's the only app open. All right, so y'all gonna fuck with me if I stay on YouTube? Oh yeah, I gotta see all the messages. It wasn't. Oh damn, I'm cussing so early, man. Look, I'm not trying to cuss so early. YouTube go. You know they limit my video if I cuss. I've been learning the YouTube game a little bit, so. Amy. All right, so I'm finna drop Twitch. Give me a second. I think if I drop Twitch, it might drop the stream, but don't go nowhere. I'm literally gonna come right back if it does drop. Cause let me go see the numbers real quick. How many frames? Jesus! Oh my goodness, that's terrible, bro. 21% of the thing dropped. Okay. All right, Twitch. We'll give it another go. Twitch, you're gonna get another chance with me. Twitch, don't worry. We gonna build it up. We gonna build it up. Soon come. Oh, don't end the whole stream. Oh, don't end the whole stream. Did I end the whole stream? I feel like an old head right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh yeah, that's stopping. Damn. Shit. I think YouTube. I hope YouTube's still rocking. Is YouTube straight? Let me see. Oh, Savvy. Savvy, baby. Savvy, wavy, wavy. Okay. Twitch is the MySpace glitter graphics subscription. What? Hey, Amy, you tripping. All right, I dropped Twitch. Let me know what YouTube looking like. Is YouTube straight? YouTube looking bellissimo, but you gotta let me know on your end, cause if y'all let me know it's straight, we getting started by like 8:20. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. This is crazy to me. Like y'all have no clue. This is wild. Oh man. Definitely finna do some reactions. I want to chop it up with y'all. I want to know a little bit about y'all. I want to know lagging, leggy. My bad. I just seen it now. Leggy. I like that. Got a leg up on the competition. Bro. Oh, you be in every, and I know you be making them salmon patties, huh, Savvy? I know I be tapped in. I already know what y'all be doing, man. Oh, you got off work. I ain't gonna lie, your Uncle Luke. This another job for me. I'm off work too. It's kind of fire. The stream doing great. Oh, I love that. That's awesome, bro. This is gonna be kind of interesting because, like, as you guys know, when I do the reactions, I'm pretty much like the only person in here, and you don't really think about it, but I'm kind of like just talking to you guys. You know what I mean? With nobody else, and nobody's really talking back. So this is amazing for me. Oh, Mina, you the goat. Savy's the GOAT, Leggy the GOAT, Amy the GOAT. Bro, all of you guys right now that's in the chat so far, y'all are regular commenters. Like OGs. Mina's probably like the longest one, I'm gonna be honest. Like I would say Mina and probably Amy. Cause Mina was there since I did like the damn first Bizarre Bub. I'm like, dang. Y'all tough though, man. I really love y'all, man. Like for real. No. No. All right, so 8:20, I'm gonna get started with this whole thing, this whole shindig. We gonna get started on this whole thing. So at 8:20, 2 minutes, I'm gonna get started on the whole thing. Okay, you just got off work. Dang, y'all getting off work. Just Friday night, body jumping, right. Why you gonna quit? Come on, Mina. Yes, I gotta make you some salmon patties. Nobody doing them like me. I don't know. I like salmon. I do like salmon. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I do like my salmon though. Once in a while. I skipped the gym for this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Don't ever do that. But like I love YouTube, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Okay. Oh, I'm having a beautiful day. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. Shout out to Jay Wright for that. Yep. Oh my gosh. You be scared of Bizarre Bub? Bro, you know, I got sisters, man. My sisters don't even watch my bizarre or scary videos. They say they too scared. I'm like, bro, just watch them. But all right, it's pretty much 8:19. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get started. First things first. I know y'all was asking me about. Oh, me know you vibing, but I know y'all been asking me about like why I'ma quit, right? I'm not quitting. Okay, I'm not quitting YouTube. Like if anything, I'm just getting started. I love YouTube so much. Like I loved YouTube since before YouTube had ads. Like I know my channel length said it's been around since 2013, but I've been on like watching YouTube avidly. I want to say like every day, you know, since like 2009ish, right? Since like the meta was like spoof songs, skits, and you know things of that jazz and whatnot. But so for me to actually be doing YouTube videos and to have 6,000 of you guys like that actually like decided to click that subscription button, like, bro, it means so much to me. Like y'all have no idea. Like I'm not stopping. Like I'm not even freaking close. Not even damn close to stopping. Like this isn't even this isn't even sniffing the roots of the tree for me. Like I want so much more, but I'm gonna give you guys so much more. I just want to be a better content creator overall. Like I want to be better for you guys, but I'm not with all that talking. I really just want to show it to you guys. But I really wanted to get on a stream. Main reason why I really wanted to get on a stream was so I can really talk back and forth for you guys. Because I can only get so much interactions through the comments. You know, I be, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Leggy. You not capping though. That 500K video, but that's one video. You know how I look at it, Leggy? Like I have like a hooping background, like a basketball background. So like it's not the numbers for me with the videos. Like when it comes to the videos, I just genuinely love to like get behind it. Like if I wasn't doing it in the camera, like that's exactly how I would be watching videos. The same way I watch them with you guys. The only difference is I do an intro. Like I'm not even BSing. Like I literally watch it like that. But like that 500K video is like a 50-point game or a 60-point game. You know what I'm saying? Or like that I have a video with like 40K or 38K. Like those are like 30-point games, 20-point games, 50-point games. But if I have like a bad games, if I have a stretch of bad shooting games, I'm gonna stop working on my game. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely love doing this, bro. And you know, this is just, you know, the reaction side of it. But like as far as like what's to come, I'm very thankful, very blessed. Like literally from zero, like I appreciate every single one of you guys, even that's you guys that's in here right now. Um, but do you guys, before I even get any further, do you guys have any questions for me or do you guys have any suggestions for me? Questions or suggestions? I got one or two. I got one video for sure lined up that I was trying to do, but if y'all got a fire behind suggestion, I'm definitely doing that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could tell you the video just in case I might end up suggestion. It's like this how long this dropped? This dropped like 5 days ago. Oh man, this guy makes a lot of videos on this guy. Shout out to the other OGs. Hope y'all lady. Man, you know all the OGs good, man. I mess with y'all so heavy, bro. Like y'all got no idea. I'm getting ready for work now. Third shift life. LOL. No people in my way and I could listen. I ain't gonna lie, Amy. That's real grind right there. That's real grind. Like I'm not even lying to you. That's what it is for real. I be tired as heck doing these videos too, but like you see how much energy I be getting in them. I love doing this, man. I'm glad that you tapped in listening to this right here. How long is your shift, Amy? Hopefully my stream could get you through that shift good enough. Your commentary got me rolling on the Bizarre Above videos. That's my fate. Mm-hmm. Are your fans called the Lu Crew? Nah, nephew. Nah, nephew. I don't know. I don't even want to call you guys fans, man. Like y'all like y'all support me, man. Y'all just I don't know. I don't want to think of y'all as fans. I just think of y'all as like people supporting me for real. Do I have a favorite hat? Yes. 100%. I've only worn it minimal times in on my videos too. I really got two favorite hats. Poos on a schedule. That's what I used to do. Don't mess with this guy's wife is comedy goal. That's a body cam video or something like that. I do have a favorite. So my favorite hat is gonna be it's like a beige bucket hat. I don't wear it on video like that, but like it just makes me. I don't know. It reminds me of when I had dreads or whatnot, right? Um, and then my Miami Heat hat because I love the Miami Heat. Miami Heat till I die. I do not play about the Miami Heat. I do want to post on the schedule, but I can't. I cannot. Lou Crew. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, if y'all make it a thing, then y'all can make it a thing. I'm not gonna force it, but if that's what y'all like, man, if y'all like it, I love it for real. I'm not even joking. Yeah. If I post, it's just my schedule's not guaranteed. So like, I work full time for real. Body cam stuff, lacrosse, Wisconsin, of all places, has the drama. I want to say Cold Blue Cam. How many times I came across Wisconsin? It's always Wisconsin and Florida, bro. Like, let's make merch. I don't know. 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 I got some things in the cut. We gonna see. Across Wisconsin. All right. Y'all give me. All right. So Leggy say, don't mess with this guy's wife. Let me go see what that one is. Don't mess with this guy's wife. This guy. Bro, y'all have no idea, bro. I was nervous first starting to like. I damn near was having a panic attack. Just because it's like, bro, when I'm so excited and I want to do something, I stream YouTube or Pandora all night. 8 hours stocking a grocery store. I stream YouTube or Pandora all night. It's physically demanding, but I'm getting buff, so that's cool. She's buff. She's really, really buff. Nah, but that's tough, man. You got to make that money. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Mina. I need my cut, though. I need my cut now. I need my cut. Y'all Uncle Lou need that cheddar cheese. Okay, purr. It was burning question for me. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right, so guys, um, I'm not quitting. I love YouTube. So don't mess with this guy's wife by Law and Crime Body Cam. This one was suggested by Leggy. I'm not even gonna waste that much time.
You have your driver. You have your driver.
I know what's gonna be different, I guess, about my content. I'm still gonna do videos. I'm still gonna post videos regular throughout the week. But I really want to get into lives. I'm probably not gonna get to go live every day. But whenever I do get to go live and stuff like that, it should be definitely a blast. Like it's definitely gonna be a blast. And my little sister did tell me to make a Discord. She was telling me about a Discord, but I don't know nothing about no Discord. So if y'all could put me on the Discord, then hey. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all snapping with the ideas right now. Hey, yo, y'all funny as hell. Okay, hold on. Before I get into this video, let me just read these last few comments. Hold on. What does it say? It say, Leggy say, I'm from, it's from a comp that has over 1 million views. Oh, it's a compilation? Don't mess with this guy. I don't know, Leggy. I don't see no compilation up here. Be careful with the, be careful with the, posting links on YouTube. I think YouTube's not real fond of it. They be hiding your guys' comments when y'all post links, so just be careful with that. I don't really see it, but I see this one video. It was posted 8 days ago. I'm gonna assume that's what you're talking about. It's a dude from Texas. He got a polo shirt on and some glasses. He looked like, I don't know, he looked like the Cavaliers head coach. Discord is the way. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make a Discord for sure. Jeez. It's telling me to up the bitrate, but y'all saying the stream's straight, so I ain't gonna do nothing. All right, let's go straight to the Wop the Band ski. Let me see if I can put this on the side. Hold on. What are we doing? Come on, YouTube. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. You know, so y'all say make the merch look like Fubu instead of Luke, but instead Luke Crew. Like that's a fire idea. We're gonna hire Amy as security. Amy say, "How I can use the money. Discord is the way." Amy gonna start throwing MFers out. No, that's the single of it. It's the only video. Okay. Say less, say less, say less. All right, so y'all already know who this is just about. Can y'all see the hold on. Yeah. Y'all can see the screen, right? I'm trying not to get thrown off because the YouTube's on a delay from the actual what I'm actually doing. So I was wondering why y'all think it's so delayed. That's probably why I'm not answering quick. Maybe if y'all sending them. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started on this video. You know I gotta do the intro. Hold on. What it do, nephew? It's your Uncle Lou, and I'm coming at you with some suggested by that dude. Now, this video right here is gonna be a video I'm doing on my live stream. So you know what that means. It's gonna be a special one. So make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscription and that notification muscle because we still on the way to 10K in 2025. You cannot stop this grind. Now, without further ado, nephew, Nisi, it's your Uncle Lulu. Believe me.
You have your driver's license?
Do you see me with my driver's license?
That's a
Do you
credit
not?
card.
Oh, it's a credit card. Well, you got eyes.
Are you employed?
Go yourself.
Is that a company or any?
That's some capital F yourself.
Okay.
Are you just as dumb as your goddamn daddy was? Oh, man.
It's after 5 p.m. in Longview, Texas,
Hold on. That's actually funny as hell. Like, I can't lie to you.
where one suspected speeder is about to go from fast to furious in the blink of an eye. Cops clock the driver going 50 miles per hour in a 40 mile per hour zone and follow them to a home to execute a simple traffic stop. But this stop would be anything but simple.
Hey, sir. I'm Officer Patrol, Longview Police Department. The reason for the stop is because you're going 50 back there on. Yeah, you got your driver's license, proof of insurance. Is this where you live?
You gonna block the road?
Yeah, it's
My
fine.
wife's gonna be home in a minute. She's,
Okay, you have your
she has to
driver's license?
Well, yeah, but you gonna block the road and keep my wife out of the driveway? Is that like a reasonable thing for you to do? Blocking the road?
Okay.
Is that
sir.
a reasonable thing for you to do? To block the road?
You have your driver's
Do you
license?
see me with my driver's license?
the
Do you
credit
not?
card.
Oh,
You got too much fuel in the tank there, brother. I can't lie to you. Woo! This one's gonna be a banger. I can't lie to you, Leggy. Yo, he's already starting to raise his volume. He's starting to raise his volume on this guy. This guy's not messing around. His wife must be the one with the pants because he sound like he's scared or he gonna mess
oh,
with
it's a
you.
credit card.
He
Well,
gonna
you
rough
got
him up.
fucking eyes. So you can
Hey,
see yourself
sir.
in the road, can't
Calm
you?
down, sir.
Motherfucker, you're standing up.
What do you say? Let me see. If F yourself. Good job, y'all. LOL, man. If an MFer like me talk that mess with police, I'm going to jail. I'm out. Immediately. Oh, yeah, probably.
On my
More than
property. I
certain.
do whatever the fuck I want here, son.
370.
Right here.
Police identify the suspect seen here as Trenton Futrell, who doesn't appear to be too happy about the situation.
371. Roll me another one. Okay, can
You
I have
ain't
it?
touching a thing of mine,
I need to
boy.
see it.
The fuck you do. Take it from me then, boy, if you think about it.
Sir, what is
All
your
right,
problem?
then. My problem is you fucking blocking the damn road. My wife's coming home. And what the fuck are you doing? Sitting here standing in the driveway.
Sir, this could be
All right.
over.
Oh, it could be. You right, it could
Wait,
be.
that's a credit card?
Here's my driver's license. You ain't
I
handing
need
it to
it.
you. Fuck you. You ain't handing you, boy.
Sir, what is your problem?
The fuck is your problem standing in the driveway? Keep asking me the same dumb question. I'll keep asking you the same dumb question. Which one do you want to answer first?
You have
You,
insurance?
right here.
Okay, you have your insurance?
Yeah, sure do.
Okay,
You
can I
want to see it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, hell, that's what you asking a question that's relevant then, you dumb mother.
Yo, he must have had the worst day at work, bro. I'm not even lying to you. Like, he's saying everything that you wish you could have said in your lifetime to this one guy. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Ah, man. Y'all boys crazy. Y'all boys crazy, man.
God. Right there.
Okay, can I hear?
No, you ain't handing me.
I need
What the f you do, boy? Tell me one more fly.
All right, bro. I'm not gonna pause it too much time, but Buddy's sitting here. He flexing his damn AT&T internet bill, and he's thinking that he's gonna pass that off to the officer. Like, bro, show him the thing, bro. Like, you sitting here playing around, bro.
Lie to me again.
I need to
Lie
see
to me
it.
one more guy. You see it with your eyeballs, boy.
Give it to me.
You
Run it.
know. Fuck you know. The you say. You ain't handing your shit out. You present it according to state law. Present. That's it. You want
Review
to
police
look?
contact.
Look. You don't off.
Sir, I need to run.
Right here.
I need to
Figure
run.
it the fuck out, you bald-headed little. Figure it the fuck out.
Okay, just calm down, sir.
You fucking calm down. Get the fuck out of here. You need
That's
to
tough.
do your goddamn job. I presented it as you fucking requested. Now you fucking want it or you not, boy?
Can you hand it to me?
No. Did I fucking say I was gonna hand it to you the first time?
Okay, sir.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Well, then what the fuck is wrong with your hearing, boy? When I said no the first time, you must a lot of fucking women, boy, because you don't know what the fuck no means.
What-
Do you, boy?
What?
What the fuck? I never heard an insult like that in my life. I genuinely am appalled. Did he really just say that?
All right.
Well, then what the fuck is wrong with your hearing, boy? When I said no the first time, you must a lot of fucking women, boy, because you don't know what the fuck no means.
What
Do you,
the-
boy?
what's your driver's license
Shut the
number?
fuck up. I don't answer fucking questions. You want to look at it? Look at it. You don't? Fuck off.
So you're
Figure
not,
it the fuck out.
you're not going to give me your driver's
I will
license?
do whatever the fuck I'm required by the law to do.
All right,
You
just
want to look
stand
at
right
it?
there.
Fuck, I'm on my property. You step the fuck back. What's the fuck's the
The
matter with
officer
is your
has no
problem?
control.
Mother, do you want it or not?
I do.
Then shut the fuck up and look. You keep fucking running your mouth, you fucking little sawed off. God, can't stand.
Hey, oh my, yo, Tom, you take the cake. Yo, you say he says boy with a hard R. Yo, is he drunk? He called police boy. That's funny, boy. Oh my God. He's like, boy,
Piece
boy,
of pigs like you.
boy.
You driving, blocking a
Tom, you
driveway.
funny,
You're too
boy.
fucking stupid to get your piece of out of the fucking road. Then you walk up here and you tell me you have to fucking see my ID in your hand.
All right, sir.
Again, you
Stand right there. All right.
bitch.
The officer heads to his patrol car to run Trenton's information and waits for backup to arrive.
Yeah, this guy's being real erratic. And he showed me his ID. He wanted to give it to me. And he's just going to be a problem whenever I give him a ticket. Can you just stand by? He might not even sign it.
The second officer also goes to approach Trenton, who's not exactly calming down.
Well, if he doesn't, then stay in jail.
They treated him like a wild animal. Like they gotta tame him. I'm crying tears, bro. Like, oh Lord.
You okay, man? You look a little bit in pain. You
Shout
good?
out East Oakland.
What's going on?
Pain? What do you mean? What's going on?
Oh, you said that you were in pain just then.
I just said I was in pain. I'm always in pain. What do you want?
I'm curious what the pain is. Maybe I can get EMS over here.
No, I don't need an EMS, and I don't answer questions. I'm an attorney present to law enforcement. So, you got anything that's relevant, or are you just coming over here to make small talk and casual conversation?
That?
Okay, well, don't. Get off my property.
You don't like the
I
police
didn't
too
ask
much?
you, boy. Did I ask you a question, or did I tell you something, boy? Off the property. You're not welcome here. That means past the easement. Right out there. That way.
Go on
that
over
way,
there.
boy. That
Come
way,
on
boy.
over there.
Hey, what are you touching me for?
Go over there.
I didn't, hey, no, f you.
You're not going.
Fuck you, what I said, boy. Did you not hear me the first time I talked to you? You F.
Yo, his partner's gonna go back to the station and they gonna be rolling about how this dude was chewing his ass for this whole time. He will never live this down again. Boy, that's gonna be the running joke. You gonna be known as boy now.
You got no reason to put your hands on me at all. I have not approached you. You walk to me, so if you don't like it, that's your
the wife is
problem. I'll
neighbor.
put
That's
body
crazy
cams on,
work.
son, because it might or
Probably
might not
would
save
save
your with your qualified immunity, any of that. Now, you got a ticket or you got a not a ticket?
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's see it.
All right, give me 1 second. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
He's fine. What's he going to do? Jump up and get mad?
The only one getting mad here is you.
Buddy, you're on my property. I told you to get the off of it. So what the do you think I should be? Huh? Which one do you think I ought to be? Back me up, mother. Back me
Not
up.
going cuffs.
Back me up, boy. For
not
what?
going
For
cuffs.
what?
Stand aggressive.
For what?
No
Aggressive? Fucker, you're on my property. I told you to leave. I'll be as aggressive as I. Well, please, son. You're on my property, not yours. If this is your property, guess what? You kick me right the off too. So what the is your problem? That little 10 star in your gun don't make you a big boy, big boy.
Police are ready to issue Trenton a speeding ticket. Let's see how that goes.
You have a good contact number?
No. Don't you call me.
Okay. Are you employed?
Go yourself.
Holy
Is that
shit.
company or
That's
Inc?
that's with capital F yourself.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all gonna agree with me. You guys are gonna agree with me. Cali Poppy, Paris! Paris! How y'all doing? Oh, I'm rising, get a ticket, 7K. I told it, look, I know y'all just got in here. I'm not quitting, okay? I'm not quitting. It's only going up from here. We gonna run it up to 10K or more. But listen, y'all gonna agree with me. Tell me he cannot play Clint Eastwood in a movie. He could play Clint Eastwood. He could do a biopic. Gran Torino is one of my favorites. The Get Off My Lawn in the Bang.
Capital F. In case you can't spell either. I know you dumb barely got an education at the police force, but hold it.
All right, sir. So today you're going to receive a citation for speeding, going 50 and a 40. I was just checked on my radar while we were moving.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. This officer, he wasn't gonna do shit. Like, looking at him, he wasn't gonna do squat diddly shit.
The court date is
He wasn't gonna do shit.
2024 by 1 p.m. Here's all the court information to include the address, the phone number, and the website. Actually, you need to sign right here where the X is. It's not a admission of guilt. It's just a promise to appear.
I'm happy to see you too.
Sure,
And he's so real though. He's big mad. They must have been.
Go ahead.
Trenton appears to sign the paperwork
The drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. Yeah.
before this situation really goes off the rails.
Oh, he
Hey, I
signed
want to
for
quickly
it.
thank Upside for sponsoring.
All right, bro. Come on. I'm a veteran at this. We know what we're doing. Until I start getting ads.
Now get the off my property, you little piece of shit.
10-4. Hey, come here for a second.
Nah, he mad now.
What?
Come here.
Why he arresting him?
Hey, they're all watch the dogs. They're all elderly. Here, grab dogs.
They could have arrested him at the thing.
Tell your mom. Okay. What's the warrant for, fellas?
Come this way.
What's the warrant for?
What the fuck? Hey! Ah! 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 Oh shit! Paris! Oh shit! Oh, shout out to you. $50 donor. Oh, what the fuck? Thank you. Super. God damn. What? I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. We're gonna keep going. Oh my goodness. That, like, I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. That's crazy. Like that's no, like gee, that's what the heck, bro? That's crazy. That's a lot. I'm not even gonna lie, Perry. That's a lot. That's a little too much. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared. I appreciate it.
What's the warrant for, fellas? Come on. What's the warrant for, fellas? What's the warrant for, fellas? Hey, what's that warrant for? I wonder how many times they're going to hear me ask from the body camera when this shit's going in court. I wonder. Anybody? Anybody?
Come on over here.
What's the warrant for, fellas?
It's for traffic. You're also in custody for evading.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
For evading.
Evading what?
Me.
I'm not evading
Well, I was
you,
trying
you
to
dumb
arrest-
piece of shit. Arrest me for what? You didn't say what the warrant's for, you piece of shit.
It's out of the patrol vehicle.
I'm trying, you. You got my arm
Get inside
twisted
the patrol
around.
vehicle.
I'm working on it, you little piece of shit. What your mama not
I'm
raise you in
crying.
manners, or you just as dumb as your damn daddy was?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Paris, you ain't taking nothing back. Hey, don't take nothing back. Chill. No givesies backsies.
37, show him in custody.
That looks serious.
Leggy say,
He's-
hey, Leggy say, you think when you get a donation, boy? Yo, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Bro, YouTube need to let me put this. I got to find a way to put the chats on screen.
Police
Like on the
said
video, too.
Dispatch relayed information that Trenton allegedly had a traffic warrant for evading before they took him into custody. Next, Trenton's ex-wife arrives when we get a little more insight into the suspect.
You got everything?
Yeah.
Did you talk to them yet?
No, it's just a kid inside.
It's just a kid?
I think. All I saw was a kid.
Fire, thank you.
Hey, so your kid is here by herself?
Who said that?
I thought that's one partner just said that you told him that your wife's on the way. How far out is she? Or is she here?
I can only answer questions, Bill. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, we can call CPS then.
CPS for what? What's the CPS for, genius? You too stupid to understand she's not alone?
Yeah. Let's go confirm.
Bro, no cap though. I understand why he was mad. Cause really, what are they arresting him for? A traffic violation? Or because he was cussing at him? They should have arrested him in the beginning. Uh-oh.
Hello, do you live here? So, you live here?
Uh-huh.
All right. Who is your husband's name? What's your husband's name?
I'm divorced.
You're divorced?
Yeah.
Okay. Does your ex drive this vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name? All right. Is he supposed to be over here? Okay. So here's the thing. He just got arrested. All right. For warrant and evading. So, is there? You're fine.
Sorry, I was just like, what?
No, you're fine. Is there anybody inside the house with your daughter or
Yeah, my grandpa.
your grandpa?
Yeah, we're talking on the phone.
Okay.
Chit-chat.
Awesome. So the way he made it seem was she was all by herself. We just want to make sure.
Oh, no, my grandpa's right here. He's watching us right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he just can't hear very well, so he probably didn't. Oh, no, I have the doorbell undone because of the dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just want to double check.
Nope, totally. Been talking to him right now. He asked
That's
what's for
crazy,
dinner.
bro. Yeah, smash the like button. Y'all hit the like button.
Does your ex doesn't live here or anything like that?
Oh, gosh, no, he lives like out in the middle of freaking nowhere. And we only just hang out sometimes, so.
Okay. And he was, but you're okay with him being over here? He wasn't criminally trespassed, nothing like that?
No, he wasn't criminally trespassed. No, we broke up for a little while, but I didn't, nothing like that. Yeah, no, it was mutual, all good.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we're like just hanging out. He helps. I have a surgery on Monday. He was going to help me out.
Okay.
Probably not now.
Yeah.
So.
Yo,
Right.
if it's
Thank
one
you.
thing about it, my BS meter is going sky right now. She's fucking lying. It's clear as day.
Have a good rest of
The
your day.
grandpa in there, he must have.
Okay.
She must have. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if she drove around the other side of the neighborhood, dropped him, made him go through the back, and made sure he got in that house. So when she pulled up in the front, he was looking at the window.
So,
How do I help him get out?
so he gets 2 free phone calls. He'll be able to call you.
All right. Yeah.
So,
And this is okay. It's Thursday. It's not a Friday.
is he normally aggressive towards police?
He's normally aggressive towards everyone. Okay, so
I get that vibe.
and he didn't used to be like this. He doesn't have it anymore, but he's like this now. He's been seen by what's her name,
The VA. He's in the military guy.
he saw her for a while. He was on for a while,
Why they burn him?
and nothing just. So it just made him aggressive, though. He wasn't like this 8 years ago, but then when we found everything, it really. Excuse my language, but yeah, screwed and all kinds of stuff. So.
Damn.
Yeah, which is why we don't, we're not like completely together and we don't live together anymore, but
Yeah.
he is still a good person. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And I know that because after talking with Miss and stuff, it's never going to be back. All we can do is do and hope they
Yeah.
work and things like that. So, but
Okay.
yeah, so that's a normal thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, that's that useless bang anger right
Officers decide to take Trenton out of the patrol car
That lady
to
gonna snap
search him
too. I was
before
thinking the
he's
same thing
whisked
she was
away
gonna
to
snap.
jail.
there. Not his wife or property.
You got
Actually,
anything
not
illegal on you? Any weapons or anything like that? Step out. Come on.
I'm trying.
Yo, he's the most like
Works, though.
aggressive,
Turn around.
non-violent guy ever.
I don't consent to any search or seizures of my property or
Well,
person.
okay. We don't need consent.
You don't.
You're under arrest, sir.
For what? You haven't told me that
For
yet.
your warrant?
For what warrant,
For evading.
asshole? Evading what, mother? Evading what?
arrest.
Evading what arrest, you piece of
All right, go and sit
Evading what arrest, motherfucker? Which
sit
one?
down
For
for me.
what?
Yeah, definitely full metal jacket.
For what?
Definitely.
What you arrest for, you piece of monkey shit, mother? Huh?
There you go.
What? What is the arrest for, you piece of Damn, well, is there not a f***ing crooked cop in the whole force of this piece of because you've the kind of crooked I've ever met in my life.
They've been giving you a pass though, bro. I mean, you could say what it is.
Let me get it.
Hey, the first officer, L officer, L cop,
All right, cool.
L cop. Duncan, L cop.
Next, one officer gets Trenton en route to jail, but he's not exactly done talking yet.
You got a
not.
traffic warrant
For
from
where?
Gregg County.
Who?
Gregg County Sheriff's Office.
His bike definitely
I ain't
getting
got
his bike.
I don't know that I've ever gotten a f***ing ticket in Harrison, Gregg County, ever in my life. So I don't know what the f*** you're talking about, Chief. But you're a cop and you make shit up all the time, so I guess lying doesn't really bother you a bit, does it, boy? When you lie for a f***ing living like a piece of trash. I guess if I got used to lying all goddamn day, I wouldn't know the f***ing difference either. How many crooked cops you ever arrest, bud? I guess that's a zero, huh? You ever arrested 0 crooked cops?
Let's see if he
So
stays
you
quiet
so
the
you
whole
have to
ride.
ask yourself, does that make you an idiot or just complicit? Which one are you? Are you just too stupid to see the crooked cops, or are you, actively involved in it? You look at you, you barely passed 4th grade algebra, so I don't know what the thinking you're doing up there. And damn sure it's logical reason. But that's okay. We'll see about your qualified immunity after
Facts.
this. You've been enjoying that so far, hadn't you?
They would have had me Beat up.
Have you ever even heard of the Institute for Justice? Is that a thing in your mind? Has it ever crossed your path? The Institute for Justice?
Well, this is the long red light too.
the
I already
police
know
for
it.
profit that y'all pull.
That be red.
But as long as you make your money, I guess you don't give a about taking out the fucking taxpayer. Rather, get more out of the taxpayer. You damn sure pay any tax. You ever have a real job where you actually had to pay taxes, or have you always been funded by the government?
Before long, Trenton and the officer arrive at the jail.
370. That need primary on this, please.
Loving Lou is easy 'cause he's reacting, bro.
370. Can we also have jail staff meet me out at the Sally Court, please, for an aggressive arrestee?
You think this is aggressive? Boy, you really are a little bitch, aren't you? Jesus Christ. Is there anybody that didn't you in high school? Good God.
For an aggressive arrestee.
You think this is aggressive? Boy, you really are a little bitch, aren't you? Jesus Christ. Is there anybody that didn't you in high school? Good God, boy. I mean, they see you're short, and God, short man syndrome's really got a hold of you, doesn't it, son? You must be furious. I'm glad I didn't grow up to be a like you, boy. 'Cause holy my daddy would have been disappointed. Aggressive. Jesus Christ, boy. You wouldn't know what the aggressive was if it was pissing in your face.
He's stepping on the gas. He's trying to get to the station. He's flooring it. Oh my gosh. I'm crying. Oh my
You want to see
god.
aggressive? Why don't you take these cuffs off, take your little tin star off, and we'll go out back and I'll show you what aggressive is. You want to see real aggression, son.
Ruthless aggression. King of But he called on all kinds of bitches. Hell yeah. He definitely do sound like Dale.
Yeah, I mean, what the you do with a cowgirl?
Drop the beat already.
I mean, not real.
Drop the beat already, it's crazy.
Costume.
Hey, this
Brotherhood of law enforcement. Y'all have a job. It ain't a brotherhood. You're not in the military. You're not brothers in arms. That's the shit they fed y'all because you're too stupid to not be brainwashed by it. Oh, you know what the Kentucky two-step is? You ever heard of that term? It's where the summons has been signed and given. You know, my court summons for my ticket. And then you came back and said, oh, but wait, something else. See, that's called a Kentucky two-step. We're going to talk about that in court. You're going to find out. You'll get your education. Don't worry. We'll educate you. I mean, I know you're dumb as we'll get you a good education, boy.
crazy word, bro.
Somebody needs to teach you how to do your job, brother.
Boy is crazy.
And if it's me, that's fine.
Bro, I hate cars with those gear shifts. Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's Kansas two-step. I don't know. Anyway, I think it starts with a K. It's one of the K states.
I want to know what his ex-wife was saying though.
Don't worry.
Like what it is he was dealing with. I mean, we kind of got an idea, but
at some point, real soon, you're going to have an education, and you're not going to like it.
Seconds later, the officer summons jail staff to help get Trenton inside.
Not at all.
Hands up. Set up.
mean, he seemed like he mad chill for real.
You good?
He just funny as hell.
What's wrong? Yeah, all right.
Probably get like a glass with him, sit down, eat a steak.
Where are we going?
On here.
Which way? Left, right?
Left.
Yeah, right here. What we talking about?
Trenton was booked for the traffic warrant, resisting arrest, and issued a citation for speeding. At last check, he pleaded not guilty to the resisting charge and is expected back in.
I mean, he kind of was resistant, so I get that. But ain't no getting off on this one. I'm definitely going to do another one. And I actually have a brain injury. Oh. Dang. I thought brain injuries, I thought when you got a brain injury when you was young, SpongeBob taught me you turn handsome. That's what I thought. I thought you turn handsome, you get a brain injury. Handsome Squidward and stuff. Apparently that's not real. Right? That's fake. Luckily I didn't smash my head on no door, but I'm actually glad to have somebody that suggested me this video in this live stream right now. You suggested I check this out, so I decided to check it out. You told me. What you told me? No, I got a decent memory. What'd you say? You say, let me just go to the comment. Let me stop being a damn lady. Paris, it was you. Paris, it was you. You told me to check out Mr. Ballin. Mr. Ballin. I thought it was Ballin at first, but I heard him saying in the video. He said Ballin time. So it's gonna be this Mr. Ballin video. All right.
Sometimes the
All right. So this Mr. Ballin video.
trying to run away.
Let's go to this right here. Let's see if we can walk the Bamski. We're gonna start from the first one. I know you said to skip number 3, but I don't know. We gonna. I don't like to skip stuff. I've only skipped something once, and if you are OG, you know which video that was that I skipped. It was so damn scary. All right, so this video right here. This video is so interesting to me because I love when you guys suggest me stuff. I try my best to check out every suggestion, but why this one is so good is because one of you guys apparently is close to this story, right? Now, Paris commented and she said to watch this video by Mr. Ballin, top 3 stories that sound fake but are 100% real, part 11, because the second story took place when she was California Highway Patrol. Now, we got the Popo in the chat.
What?
I don't want to snitch on you, but you got the Popo in the chat.
What?
Right? No, it's all jokes, but I'm excited to, see what this story entails. I'm actually big on story. I love just sitting down, seeing what y'all up to and whatnot. Let's see. Let me see. Like Amy said, he's out of school. Funny AF. Nicotine fit is no joke. Lou, you ever watch Scared Straight with Tom Segura? I actually did. I actually think you suggested it to me. I don't know what happened with that. It should be up on my channel. If not, it was probably a copyright issue. Mr. Ballin fire for sure. Yay, I do know. Non-badge, hun. Okay. I ain't gonna do you like that then. Okay, I like that. That means you got some decent stories then. I would like to hear them. All right, guys. So, not going to waste no more time. Y'all know how this thing go. We already got the intro. It's your Uncle.
Found himself stationed inside of a trench in northern France. By this point, Henry was already considered a war hero, and he would go on to become the most decorated British soldier in World War I. But his awards are not what he is remembered for. On September 28th of that year, after a long day of fighting, Henry was propped up on the edge of his trench looking out towards the German line. It was dark and quiet, and there was mist in the air, and at some point, Henry noticed a figure way off in the distance walking towards him. Henry instinctively raised his rifle, but he didn't pull the trigger. He wanted to make sure who he was shooting was his enemy, because it could be one of their own men who got wounded and was making his way back to the trench. And so Henry's looking down his gun, staring at the sky, waiting to figure out who he is, and after a few seconds, out of the mist walks a badly wounded German soldier, so it is his enemy, but he wasn't carrying a weapon, and he didn't appear to understand he was walking directly into Henry's sights. Henry aimed his rifle right at this German man's heart, but he didn't pull the trigger, and the man just continued to walk directly towards Henry until he got about 30 meters away, at which point he stopped and looked up and realized his mistake. But instead of trying to run away, he just stood there and stared at Henry, seeming to accept the fact that he was about to die. Now, Henry had shot many men during the war so far, but he just could not bring himself to shoot this.
Mina, that's the vibe right there. You gonna light up for that one? That's the vibe. That's the vibe. I ain't gonna lie. It's 8. Oh, Mr. Ballin before bed for sure. This
Unarmed.
I've really only seen Mr. Ballin once or twice before I actually knew his like name ish, and it was the one story where like the dude got stuck in this slide and he was like screaming. It was like a water park. Crazy, scared the heck out of me.
Wounded
so he's
German
a good storyteller
who just looked
for sure.
kind of pathetic. And so with Henry's gun still up, he glanced to his left and he glanced to his right to make sure nobody was watching. None of his comrades were going to see this. And then he lowered his gun. And then Henry and this German man just stared at each other for a while until the German man just nodded his thanks, turned around, and wandered back into the mist out of sight. The man Henry had just saved was Adolf Hitler.
Oh! Hit the like button. That's a banger. This a banger. This a banger. Okay. Now, number 2. This was the story that Paris said took place while it was involved with the CHP. So, let's go see.
In the early morning hours of June 10th, 1994, Deborah Hoyt suddenly woke up in the middle of the night. She and her husband were staying with relatives in Sacramento, California, and they were supposed to be there for the next couple of days. But as she was sitting there, she had this overwhelming urge to want to leave right then and there and head back to their home in Lake Tahoe. Because she didn't really know what to make of this overwhelming feeling, she shook her husband awake and told him about it. She thought that maybe something was wrong, and he said, you know what, you probably just had a bad dream and you're kind of waking up still half in your dream. It's not a big deal. Just go back to bed. I'm sure everything is totally fine. And in the morning, if you still want to, I'd be happy to leave. And so Deborah said, yeah, you're right. I'm totally overreacting. I'm sure it was just a dream. And she laid back down to try to go back to sleep. But as she laid there, that sense of dread that something was wrong and that she had to leave right now, it was just growing and growing and growing until she just jumped out of the bed and she's just standing in the room and she says to her husband, honey, we gotta go right now. I don't know what's wrong, but we gotta go right now. And her husband did not want to go. And he said, come on, Deborah, get back in bed. It's not a big deal. But she was adamant. She said, get out of bed. We're leaving right now. And so begrudgingly, her husband said, okay, we'll leave right now. And so the two of them hastily packed up and then went downstairs and left a note for their relatives explaining their absence, and then they got in their car and they drove off. After a little while, the couple reached a very dangerous section of their journey back home. It was called Bullion Bend, and it was a very windy road up in the mountains where one wrong turn and you're going flying down the side of a mountain. After driving through this area for about 15 minutes, they rounded a particularly sharp turn, and as soon as they made the turn and could look down the road, Deborah, who was in the passenger seat, she saw up ahead on the right, off the side of the road several feet, something that was just lying there on the side of the road. She didn't know what it was. She thought it was maybe a bag or some trash or maybe a dead animal. And at first she was just going to dismiss it. But as her husband drove closer and closer to it, the light began to illuminate it, and she looked at it and couldn't really discern what it was until they were right next to it. And she looked out her window and she noticed it was a woman's body, a woman who had no clothes on, who was just lying there totally motionless. And Deborah immediately turns to her husband and says, honey, I just saw a dead woman on the side of the road. And her husband immediately is kind of panicked and doesn't slow down. He just keeps driving and says, hey, should we stop? Should we turn around? I mean, maybe she's not dead. Maybe we can help her. But Deborah at this point is now terrified. And she's saying, no, keep going. Don't go back. I bet it's a trap. Someone probably put her there and they're going to lure us in and they're going to attack us if we try to stop and help her. And so,
bro, why do I be thinking that? Every time I see something on the side of the road, I'm like, dad, that's fishy, bro. I'm just like, my conscience is like, man, I should stop. But then I'm like, damn, I'm going to get bludgeoned over the head and get thrown in the back of a trunk or something like that. And I'm not little, you know what I mean?
This kind of chaotic, frenzied...
Wait, hold on. Palmyra Wolf story in Mount Shasta story scared me. That sounds like a meme, LOL. I was expecting it to be that soldier, why Taylor Swift or something, LOL. T Swizzy. LML, calm your head down, Deborah. LOL. I know, right? It was a body. Okay.
Reaction that Deborah and her husband are having, they decide that their best course of action is just to drive on and find the next payphone and call the police. And it just so happened that less than a quarter of a mile away was a ranger station with a phone. And so they pull into the parking lot and Deborah calls the police. The police tell her to wait inside of her car and they'll be out in a couple of minutes and they're going to need her to bring them up to where she saw this body. So a couple of minutes goes by, the police show up and they tell them to drive back up the road, but stop about 200 yards short of where you believe this woman's body is. And so Deborah and her husband, they get back in the car, they drive back up the road where they came from, and right at this point where the road turned very sharply is where Deborah knew on the other side of this turn would be this body. And so they pulled over on the side of the road, the police came up on their side, and they said, yep, right around the corner, you're going to find her lying on the ground on the left side. And so Deborah and her husband are just sitting in the car watching as the police go up, they make that turn, and they kind of disappear out of sight, and then they see their spotlight moving around on the other side of this turn, and so they figure, okay, they're looking for the body. But after several minutes, the police came back down the road, and they stopped next to Deborah's car, and they said, you know what, guys? We didn't see anything up there. There wasn't a body. There wasn't anything out of the ordinary. And Deborah would say to police, I'm not lying. I know what I saw. It was a woman's body right there in front of me. I know it. It's right over there. And they would tell her that we believe you, but we can't do anything because there's nothing up there. And so they told Deborah and her husband to just head home, and they did. After Deborah and her husband took off and were gone, the two responding officers drove back to their police station, and once they were inside, they began speculating about what Deborah might have seen. And as they were talking, another officer came into the station, a guy by the name of Rich Strasser, and he overhears them, and he goes over, he's intrigued, and he asks them, what happened? What did you see? And they explained to him that this woman, Deborah, had spotted a supposed dead woman's body up on Bullion Bend. And as soon as he heard Bullion Bend, Rich remembered that just a couple of days ago, they had received a missing person report of a young woman named Christine Skubish and her young son named Nick, who had gone missing, and the last place they had been seen was up on Bullion Bend. And so Rich wondered if maybe there was a body up there, and maybe it was Christine's. And so the next morning, Rich got up early and he headed out to Bullion Bend, and when he reached the exact spot where Deborah had claimed to have seen this dead woman's body, he found a children's shoe. And so he stopped his car, he got out, he picked the shoe up, and he's looking around and he's looking for anything else that's out of the ordinary, but there's nothing on the road, there's no skid marks, there's no other debris, there's no other clothes, there's nothing. And so he walks
no cap. The way the story's going, Deborah seems like the crazy cuckoo one right now. She seemed like she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She does seem like it. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and call her a liar. You know what I'm saying?
Over to the guardrail that overlooks this very steep embankment, and he looks down the other side, and at first all he sees is just trees everywhere, but as he's looking, he thinks he sees more clothing farther down the mountain. And so he climbs over the guardrail, and he very carefully maneuvers his way down, and after only a couple of seconds, he reaches a clearing in the branches and the trees, and he can see down to where the terrain kind of levels off, and right down there is a smashed up red four-door sedan. It was the same type of car that Christine Skubish had been driving when she went missing. And so Rich ran down the mountain, following debris all the way to this wrecked car. He goes around to the driver's side and he looks inside, and there in the driver's seat is Christine Skubish, and unfortunately she was deceased. And then on the passenger seat is her son, Nicky, and he is alive, but barely. He had gone 5 days without food or water. And doctors would say when Rich found him, he probably only had about 1, maybe 2 hours before he would have died as well. Authorities believe Christine Christine fell asleep at the wheel and she drove off that embankment. Initially, Rich believed Deborah must have seen Christine when she was driving through the mountains and saw that woman on the side of the road. After her accident, Christine must have gotten out of her car and then climbed up that embankment and then laid on the road, hoping someone would see her. And then when no one stopped for her, she went back down to her car where she ultimately died. But according to the coroner, that would have been impossible because when Christine crashed off the road, she died on impact 5 days before Deborah saw that woman on the side of the road. So it could not have been Christine. To this day, no one knows for sure who or what Deborah saw on the side of the road.
What the fuck? Wait. What the fuck? Hold on. So let me get this straight. They're saying it wasn't even the lady that was involved in the crash. I find that hard to believe. I find that so hard to believe. The reason why I say that is just because it's like, I feel like somebody played a role in that. And maybe it's just because I watch a lot of true crime and stuff. But this is just my gears. Just let me know if you're thinking it. I think that Buddy or somebody, let me say that in particular, somebody did something they weren't supposed to do and put it back like nothing happened. Because didn't he say she was naked? Am I tripping? Yeah. Mina, why the ghost butt ass naked? Keep watching. Okay. I'm going to see. I'm scared.
It is objectively true that Rich only investigated Bully and Bend and found Nikki alive because of Deborah's police report about this dead woman on the side of the road. Got lucky. And Deborah was only on that road because she'd had this totally weird middle of the night urge to suddenly leave a relative's house and drive up into the mountains, something she had never felt before and didn't really know how to explain. So either this is an extremely strange set of circumstances, or Nikki had a guardian angel.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
In early 1983, residents of the Cranley Gardens apartment complex in North London began complaining about their drains being clogged up. Initially, their landlord was dismissive and said, "Oh, it's just an old building, it's old plumbing, and that's why it's slow." But eventually, the landlord conceded and asked a plumber to come out and have a look. And so, on the evening of February 8th, an experienced plumber named Mike came out to Cranley Gardens, and after learning what the complaints were, he went around to the side of the building and he opened up a drain cover to have a look inside. As expected, when he shined his light down, he saw wads of hair and napkins and other things kind of mashed together, clogging up the pipes. And so he reached in and he began pulling this stuff out and putting it in a bucket right next to him. And then after he had cleared the majority of the obstruction, he reached his arm all the way into this pipe to feel around to see if there was anything in there that he just couldn't see. And at some point, as he was reaching, when his arm was almost completely into this pipe, his hand hit a major blockage. And so he moved his fingers around to try to feel what it was, but he couldn't tell. It was something that was fairly soft, but there were some hard things inside of it, like sticks or rods.
So he grabbed it. Disgusting, bro. And this job probably pays like fucking crazy.
Handful of this blockage, and he pulled his arm back out of the pipe. He opened his hand, and what he was holding looked like ground meat, but it wasn't any meat he had ever seen before. And inside of this fleshy substance looked like little bits of bone. Now, Mike had cleared many pipes before, and he had never seen meat be the reason for a blockage. And so this whole situation just seemed really strange, and he decided, it's late, I'll just come back tomorrow with my supervisor so he can see what this is too. So Mike puts the cap back on the drain pipe, and he walks out from behind the building back out towards his truck parked on the road. And as he's walking, two of the residents of this complex come out and they say, "Hey, did you fix the blockage? What was it?" And Mike would say no, he hadn't. And then he just kind of blurted out that there was meat in the pipes. That was what was causing the blockage. And then one of these two residents says, "Well, I bet people are just flushing their Kentucky Fried Chicken down the drains. That's what's causing it." And Mike looked at him and he was like, "Yeah, maybe." And then he just turned around, got in his truck, and he drove away. Early the next morning,
that's the
Mike
most
and his
ghetto
supervisor
shit I heard
came
in my
back
life.
to Cranley Gardens, and they went around to the side of the building. They undid that.
No. That's actually bothering me. Like, you don't have the decency to throw that shit in the garbage, my nigga. Like, that's like taking a doo-doo, wiping your ass, and throw it in the garbage can. If y'all do that, y'all fucking nasty.
that cap, and then Mike reached down inside expecting to feel this blockage, but where it should have been, there was nothing. Somebody had cleared the pipes. And so Mike and his supervisor are looking at each other, and Mike is like, there's no way that cleared on its own. Someone had to have come out here and cleared it, but I don't know why they would have done that and still had us come out. But the men decide, you know what, maybe by chance it did just kind of slip through and clear itself, so let's just continue the process and make sure each of the apartment buildings, their individual pipe is unobstructed. And when they checked these pipes, they found all of them were clear except for one, apartment number 23, whose pipe was blocked up with more of this meaty substance. Mike and his partner were already very suspicious of the fact that someone had snuck out here in the middle of the night and cleared the pipe. Probably. They didn't know if that happened, but it seemed likely. And now they're finding more of this weird meat substance coming from a particular apartment. And so the whole situation just seemed off. And so they told the landlord that they were not going to touch this. Somebody else had to come out and deal with this. And the landlord, after finding out there was meat jammed in the pipes, got really freaked out and called the police. The police showed up, they pulled this meat substance out of the pipes, and they sent it to a mortuary where a pathologist looked at it and said, this is meat. It's human meat. And in particular, the stuff that was pulled out of apartment number 23's pipes is that of a human neck. So the police go back to Cranley Gardens, they go up to apartment number 23, they knock on the door, and when the door opens, they're hit with this overwhelming stench of just rotting flesh. And standing in the doorway of this apartment, the owner of the apartment, is this guy who's in his late 30s, early 40s, who introduces himself as Dennis Nielsen. And they say, hey Dennis, can we have—
Wow, all the fucking dudes that do shit like that, why do they all look the same? This is the Jeffrey Dahmer starter pack. Like, this is like, were these glasses the rage for real back then? Like, are you telling me these were the only frames you could get? My history teacher wore these frames. They pissed me off. I don't like that, bro. Like,
have a look around your apartment?
This dude, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I never seen somebody look more like, he looks like a sketch. Like, his sketch probably looks more real than he looks.
Introduces himself as Dennis Nielsen. And they say, hey Dennis, can we have a look around your apartment? And he says, you know, why? And they say, well, we found human remains in your pipes. And Dennis immediately says, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. That's horrible. But the police are not buying it, and they say, you know what, Dennis, tell us where the rest of the body is. And at this, Dennis suddenly went expressionless, emotionless, and he just turns around and he points into his bedroom and he says, it's in 2 plastic bags in my closet. And so before the police go into his apartment to go inspect these bags, they say, Dennis, are there any other bodies in your apartment that we should know about? And Dennis sighs and he looks up to the ceiling and says, yeah, there's about 15 or 16 here. It's a long story. It goes
Nigga.
Way back. I'd love to tell it to you, get this off my chest, and I'll do it at the police station. So after Dennis was arrested and brought to the station, he told them his horrible story. It had all started 5 years earlier in 1978 when Dennis was 33. He was at a pub having some drinks by himself when a teenager came into the bar and attempted to buy an alcoholic drink, and he was denied service. And so Dennis pulled him aside and said, hey, I'd be happy to give you a drink at my apartment. It's right down the road. And the young man, whose name was Steven, was very excited about this and said, great, let's go. Once they arrived back and they were up in Dennis's apartment, the pair had lots of drinks and they were having fun and laughing. And then at some point, the pair climbed into bed together. The next morning, when Dennis got up, his new friend, Steven, was still sleeping right next to him. And he had this sudden, overwhelming sense of dread because he knew as soon as Steven woke up, he would see this as a one-night stand and he would just leave. He would not stick around and remain friends with Dennis. And Dennis just did not like that idea. He wanted Steven to stay. And so he looked on the ground next to the bed and he saw the necktie that Steven had been wearing was on the ground. And so he got on the ground, he grabbed the necktie, he fashioned it into a noose, and then he climbed back on the bed, got on top of Steven's chest, and he looped the tie around his neck, and then he pulled it as tight as he could. And as soon as it was tight, Dennis would tell police that Steven came alive, and he began reaching for his neck and kicking Dennis as hard as he could, but he just can't get it off. And at some point, Dennis said Steven just seemed to give up. He looked up at Dennis and knew he wasn't going to get this off and that Dennis was determined to kill him. And so Steven just allowed himself to go limp and then he slouched over. And as soon as that happened, Dennis said he relaxed. But as he's looking at Steven, he realized he wasn't dead. He was just unconscious. And so Dennis goes into the kitchen and he gets this huge plastic bucket and he fills it up with water and he sets it in the middle of his kitchen floor. And then he gets a bunch of kitchen chairs and he lines them up like a table right in front of this bucket of water. And then he drags Steven's body into the kitchen and he lays him on his back on these chairs, but make sure his head is not resting on the chair. His head is kind of dangling off the back of these chairs. And then he grabbed that bucket of water and he slid it right underneath Steven's head. And then Dennis got on top of the chairs, on top of Steven, and then he pressed the young man's face straight down so his head went backwards until his mouth and his nose were under the water. And Dennis held him like that until Steven regained consciousness, but again, he didn't fight it. He knew he was doomed. And after several minutes, the bubbles stopped coming to the surface and Steven was dead. Dennis pulled his victim off of the chairs. He brought him into the living room and he sat him on a chair. And then Dennis went into the kitchen and he made himself a cup of coffee and he smoked some cigarettes. And then he just stood in the doorway and looked at Steven's body. And he would tell police it was a very bizarre experience because Steven still looked like he was alive. In fact, Dennis would try talking to him as if he was going to talk back, but obviously he didn't. And at some point, Dennis realized, the life he had before he killed Steven was now over. He had a new life and he didn't really know how to handle it. And so the first thing he thought to do was to clean Steven. So he took Steven's body and he brought him into the bathroom and he gave him a very long bath, cleaned his body, cleaned his hair. And then afterwards he got him out, he dressed him and put him into his bed. And then Dennis climbed into bed with him and laid with him. And he would tell police as he laid there, he suddenly felt overjoyed. Steven was not going to leave him. He was going to stay here as long as Dennis wanted him to. After laying with him for some time, Dennis realized he had to find a way to hide Steven's body in his apartment so no one could find him. And so he left his apartment and he went to a hardware store where he got an electric knife and a big storage bin. And he brought them back to his apartment, and as he was about to cut Steven up, he just couldn't go through with it. So instead, he just climbed into bed and took a nap next to Steven's body. When he got up again, he moved Steven's body onto the ground in his living room and covered him with a blanket. And then he went and made dinner and then sat in his chair in the living room right next to this body on the...
Bro, how can these people have a conscience to do this? I can't even fathom, the normalcy, I'm hearing from this guy. He's going around with he's laying with the dead body. He's leaving and coming back to the dead body as if it's a person. Cleaning it, doing all that. That's so weird, bro.
On the ground and watch TV for a while. When he was done watching TV and eating, he looked at the body on the floor and realized, he really hadn't made any progress in terms of hiding him somewhere in his apartment. And that's when he remembered he had a loose floorboard in his apartment. And so he went over to the loose floorboard, he pulled it up and he saw there was a space under the floors. And so he pulled a couple more boards up and then he grabbed Steven's body and he attempted to force him down into this space. But by now, Steven's body had begun to stiffen up from rigor mortis. Specifically, his arms were outstretched like a Y over his head. And so as Dennis is trying to force him down in there, his arms were not allowing him to go down into that small space. So Dennis took Steven's body and he propped him up against the wall in his bedroom. So the body is against the wall, rigid, standing up with its arms up over its head, and Steven's eyes were still open. And then after that, Dennis just got in bed and fell asleep. So all night, this corpse is staring at Dennis in his bed. And then the next morning when Dennis got up, there was Steven still up against the wall with his hands in the air looking down at him. Dennis grabbed Steven's body and put it on the ground, and he began yanking and jerking and pulling on each of Steven's arms until they were pinned down by his side. And then after that, Dennis started working on his legs and his hips, and he began contorting him until he was small enough that he could pack him down under his floor. And then once he was under there, he just put the boards on top and went about his daily life. And for the next couple of days, he totally forgot about Steven. But a week after putting him under the floor, Dennis decided he missed Steven and he wanted to see him again. And so one night he opened up the floorboards, he looked down, and there was Steven, and Dennis would say it looked like he was dirty. So he pulled him out of the floor and he gave him another bath. And then after he had cleaned Steven, he pulled him out of the water, he dried him off, and he put him in the chair. And then Dennis took a bath himself in the same water he had just used to clean Steven. After a long soak in this tub, Dennis finally got...
It's like this nigga's playing a game. How nasty and fucking disgusting can I be? What the fuck?
What
is this guy thinking about? I genuinely can't think. It's like once he took that dude, he was like, okay, I'm officially crazy. It don't make
He
sense.
toweled himself off, he redressed Steven, and then he forced him back onto the floorboards and covered him up again. And he would remain there for the next 7 months until Dennis finally decided to dispose of him by burning him in a bonfire outside of their apartment building. And then after the body was completely incinerated and gone, Dennis remembered thinking, I can't believe I just got away with murder. And so he would do it again and again and again, killing at least 15 young men from North London, all by strangulation or by drowning or a combination of the two. And after he killed them, he would keep them stashed in his apartment for months at a time, in his closet, in his cabinets, in his bed, under the floors, all over his apartment. He had these bodies. And while these bodies were in his apartment, he liked to periodically take them out to spend time with them. He would tell police he found corpses to be beautiful. He was fascinated by them. But eventually, in 1983, he had so many bodies stashed all over his apartment that he knew he really needed to expedite getting rid of them. And so he began cutting them up and trying to force them down his drain, which eventually clogged the pipes. And so when Mike the plumber showed up and discovered this,
it just crossed my mind. Niggas was showering in that shit, bro. That's disgusting.
Meaty substance in the pipes, and Dennis overheard him talking about it. That night, after Mike was gone, Dennis had gone outside and attempted to clear the rest of the remains from the pipes. But he wasn't aware there were still remains stuck in the pipe that led to his specific apartment. Dennis Nielsen confessed to killing 15 young men and attempting to kill at least 7 others, and he was sentenced to life in prison. Dennis never showed any remorse, nor did he show any desire to want to be free again. He actually said he deserved to be in jail for what he did. In 2018, Dennis Nielsen would die.
Why do you think he would want to be in jail? He's going to get free buns for the rest of his life. Duh.
In prison at the age of 72. So that's going to do it, guys. If you found the secret in today's video, let us know in the comments what it is and where you found it. So give us the timestamp. And if you're the first to do that, we will pin you at the top of the comment section. If you got something out of today's video and you haven't done this already, the next time you're in a very crowded parking lot and you see the like button driving around looking for a spot, flag them down and point to your parked car as if you're going to leave, and then go over to your car and spend a few minutes fumbling for your keys before just walking away. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly 3 or 4 video uploads. If you want to get in touch with me, you can direct message me on Instagram or on Twitter. My username for both platforms is the same. It's JohnBallin416. I also have a
John is definitely balling. I think that's it. He got Reddit, YouTube. Damn, this dude is killing it. Holy moly. Yeah. So, Nisi, nephew, what else we got in the tuck? We got something else? I could just chop it up with y'all in the meantime, though. That's crazy, bro. Kind of a bummer. I was really hoping to get Twitch on here. I know there's people that probably is on Twitch right now. Y'all probably cussing me out. Oh, my goodness. You piece of... You said you were going to be here. Let me go see. Because I know I had, like... When I first started, I had, like, a few viewers on there. I don't know. Let's see. That's crazy work. Okay, nobody cussed me out. Good. I know y'all messing with me here, so that's all that matters, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all got no idea. You gonna roll up again? That's crazy. I like Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr. I love Bernie Mac. I love Bill Burr. I love comedy in general. Gotta be a sleeper. Not a sleeper. I gotta be a slapper, I mean, like a knee slapper. Hello from Australia in the comments. That's tough. Who's Brett Ernest? You know, actually, who was the guy I reacted to? Did I post it or no? Or did I get to react to it? Let me see. No, I think I reacted to it the other day. Brian. Brian. His name was Brian. I can't do a Stewie impersonation. I was trying my hardest. Dang, bro. No, I don't think I did then. Did I edit that video? And I just never posted it? If I did that, I'm going to be so mad. That's a video that's in the tuck for you guys. Hold on, let me see. Oh, no. Yeah. It was the stick figure one. Yeah. It was just a little sleeper. Yeah. Well, let's see. What else y'all got? Bill. Now, Paris. B-Ass Kevin. I'm probably going to look up B-Ass Kevin. We're going to see that. I actually looked at the Bill Burr Philadelphia incident. I actually reacted to it a while back. YouTube took that mother effing thing quick. They took that thing down so dang quick. Because he was going crazy. He was just cussing. Oh, my God. Bro, if you had seen my reaction in that, like, I was like, it was like a kid watching their parents fight. Like, it was just crazy. But what you say? You said Brett, the Hitman Hart? No, I'm playing. Brett Ernst. Or Ernst. Brett Ernst. Yeah, Brett Ernst. B.I. Kevin. Oh, he looked like a Jersey. Yeah, he got that Jersey Guido. How old is this dude? Okay, let's see. B.I. Kevin. Part 1, part 2. Is it one? And he got your B.I. dad. That's crazy work. All right, we're going to do part 1 and part 2. Part 1 and part 2.
My wife hates.
All right, so he got a part 1 and he got a part 2. We gonna see what's cracking with that, right? So this one's Bitch Ass Kevin by Brett Ernst. Shout out to you, Mina, for the suggestion on this one.
My wife hates that I call him bitch ass Kevin. Like, she's all impressed with his bullshit. She's like, what makes him a bitch ass? Why? Because he went to college and reads and has his parents? I'm like, yeah. He was just a suspect dude, man. Any guy knows what I'm talking about. Like, you sit across from dudes, you know. Like, you know, there's a dude that would press charges and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's the type of dude that would, like, use the steps to get in a pool. Bitch ass Kevin. Fucking hoe.
Hey, that's funny as hell. Hey, he clouded.
Bring his sweater to the movies and shit because he gets chilly.
Hey, chill out, bro. It get a little cold, though. Relax.
Bitch ass Kevin. No.
Hey, he got me hooked. Oh my God, yo. I was trying to fight it.
Bitch ass Kevin has sex with the lights off and shit because he's got body issues. Fucking hoe.
Why you getting on Kevin like that?
He underlines words and greeting cards and shit just for the emphasis.
Love. He crying.
Bitch ass Kevin. He's staying sideways in pictures.
Why is he getting off, bro? Oh my gosh.
He saves the wrapping paper. That bitch.
Yo, whoever Kevin is, he hates you, bro. Oh my God. Yo, I'm crying, dude. This Sopranos ass motherfucker got me fucking tears, dude.
He can sleep while his girl drives. By the way, ladies, if you're married, it doesn't count. If you're married, both of you are hoping you die. Count. If you're married, both of you are hoping you die.
Hey.
But ladies, if you're dating a dude and for some reason you end up driving and he's fucking snuggling, whatever, cut that motherfucker. That dude is gonna let you die in any scenario.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not comfortable with people driving me.
Yeah, he does not have your well-being in mind.
Wait, this guy was on Cobra Kai? Are you serious or are you lying? Amy, I know you. Amy, you a jokester now. I know you're a jokester. All right, this one was part 1.
All right, so here's the list of everything that makes Kevin a bitch-ass dude, and these are things that he could do or would do that my gay brother would never do. We'd start with number 1, and we'll go from there. When bitch-ass Kevin brings the packages in on his last trip, he closed the door like this, boop, with his hip, as opposed to kicking that motherfucker shut. Now, as a man, you don't do this, okay? You show balance and strength. Boom, you kick that motherfucker. When you ask bitch-ass Kevin, you're like, bitch-ass Kevin, how old are you? He's like, well, how old do you think I am? You're a fucking man. This ain't a game. When bitch-ass Kevin goes out with his other bitch-ass friends and he drops them off at the end of the night, he waits to see if they get in okay.
I do that too. Come on now. You gotta make sure
And
they're
then they
straight.
flash the lights and shit to let him know.
Clowning.
He doesn't know what side the gas tank's on. You ever see a dude at the gas station pull in, get out, and he's like, oh, bugger. Then he looks at you, he's like, it's a rental. Motherfucker, there's an arrow next to the gas.
I ain't gonna lie, I learned that at like 20.
You guys know what a vision board is? Yeah, he's got one of those.
There's nothing wrong with planning, bro.
He let another dude light his cigarette. This one's funny to me. Nobody ever laughs, but I love this one. He likes to whisper good news. Like, you'll be at dinner, he's like, I gotta tell you guys something. We just closed on a house. Bitch ass Kevin, why the fuck you whispering? We're pregnant. Like, no.
It's the I'm pregnant for me. They'd be like,
she's pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
That bitch ass Kevin.
We're pregnant is crazy.
He holds in his sneeze. He'll be like, you're like, bitch ass Kevin, what the? He'll split a shot. You ever see that motherfucker?
That's crazy work.
Like, let's do shots. He's like, oh, this is a lot because somebody want to share this with me? You fucking. He always uses condoms. Like, he won't have sex if there's no rub. Like, he'll be like, she'll be like, do you have anything? He's like, no, do you? She's like, no. He's like, well, I guess we can't.
Come on, though. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with keeping your Johnny from falling off.
Go in raw. Who cares? And then
nah, this dude right here, he's carpet syndrome.
you worry about it after you come. He claps when the plane lands. Listen, why the fuck are you clapping? Because he didn't kill himself and everybody? He did his job. Now I can see if he like landed and then drifted into the fucking spot.
Like Vin Diesel.
You know, or he pulls out like this, you know, you're like, wow, that's fucking cool. I've never seen that before. He just landed. You know what a Friendsgiving is?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
He organized a Friendsgiving.
He clowning.
That's something I'll never do, man. Like, I'm on the road sometimes during the holidays, and people are really nice. They're like, hey, why don't you come over? You have no family? Nah, I'll sit in the hotel room, eat Kentucky Fried Chicken, and watch the Cowboys lose.
The Cowboys? Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Jets. Fuck the Giants. And when Brady was there, fuck the Patriots.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Miami Dolphins.
Bro, I'd never want to go to a stranger's house for Thanksgiving, because now you're that guy.
Die hard.
I don't know if you ever had a family party. There's always that dude there that, you know, had nowhere to go. And everybody's nice. You know, you're taking photos. And they're like, come on, your family today. And he's just in the back like this. And fucking 10 years later, you're looking at the picture going, yeah, who the fuck is this guy? I don't want that to be me, ever.
He's just like in the picture.
He'll go on a few dates, and then he'll be the one to go, so what are we? Oh. All right, we have a few more.
That's crazy.
He could fold a fitted sheet properly.
I struggle with that
you're
shit.
an asshole if you make your man do that. Okay? If I gotta run into the fucking house while it's burning and carry heavy shit, fold that fucking sheet. It's not cool. That's why it ends up in a ball. It's fucking all over the place. You're like, you know what? Fuck this. Just throw it in there. And... Why don't you fold the fitted sheet? Why don't you change the fucking tires?
Hey, multifaceted over here. Tripping.
He gets excited if you have the same birthday as him. Or Zodiac sign, like, oh my God, you're a Taurus, I'm a Taurus too. What are you, a stripper? When he played kickball, everybody moved up. He prefers bass. He takes bass. Listen, if you play, you gotta soak, you're sore, that's one thing. But if you're taking it, like if you're like, I need a bath, that's some bitch ass shit.
I don't know.
What are you gonna lay in the tub and take a me day?
Yeah, you get some Epsom salt, you know what I'm saying? You lay down, you get some relaxation, You get some relaxation for your body. The motion of the ocean of the ocean of the motion. You got to go.
Fucking have candles around you, listening to Ed Sheeran, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, this dude is definitely Sopranos, dude. What do you say?
He rolls his R's at Mexican restaurants.
Lions? I need glasses.
See, that's how annoying, like, especially woke white people, that woke ones that want to show you, I'm culturally diverse, like, I travel, And then they're like, excuse me, senor, can I get a burrito, por favor? It's like bitch-ass Kevin, we're at Chipotle.
Bitch-ass Kevin sound like Florida man. That's what it's starting to sound like.
He bites his lower lip when he comes.
Do I do that?
Runs his fingers still like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, now he got me thinking, what face do I make? I be thinking I look cool as shit. Like, But, let's see. I did peep, like, earlier today. Let's see. I was going to react to this on stream, but I think I'm going to save this for a video tomorrow for you guys, because I haven't dropped I've been dying to react to this, but I'm only going to do one more video here on the stream, and then we'll just finish out with me just chatting with you guys. You guys could ask me whatever questions, but I'm going to leave this specific one for tomorrow. Let me see. What y'all got so far, though? How y'all feeling? What y'all doing right now? Amy, I know you at work. How far are we doing? How we doing? I know you in your shift right now. Doing push-ups, being a black belt, doing all that. Let me see what I got in me. Pause. That's not what I meant. Midwest safety? Midwest safety? Let's see. I'm gonna let y'all pick. Out of these, I'm gonna say a couple. Tyler Fishker, who's that? I'm still getting ready at home. LOL. I've been making breakfast and shoving my cats off the counter. Workout. Oh yeah, most certainly. Oh, you working late? Oh man, bless you. You gotta do what you gotta do to make that bread, though. I think I'm gonna try this one right here. 200 IQ cops outsmarts credit card scammers. I was gonna react to it the other day, but I did not have enough time. So this will actually be real good for me to do on stream.
Good evening.
All right, this video is by Midwest Safety. 200 IQ cop outsmarts credit card scammers. Now I'm not gonna waste no time. You already know who got the hammer.
Who are you with?
Chilling, eating dinner. Hey, I know you got the munchies, Mina. You don't even got to tell me. You chilling? It's your Friday night.
Yes, ma'am. No, you're not. Somebody's driving this vehicle. You didn't drive over here by yourself. You're in the passenger seat. Still sitting in the passenger seat. Is that marijuana coming out of the vehicle? It is. Step out of the vehicle for me, ma'am. You got a medical marijuana card?
Always smells.
You see me smoking? Do you see a
Q, do you smell that marijuana coming out of the vehicle?
I can smell it.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
You can smell it.
Coming out of the vehicle, do you have a medical marijuana card?
You see weed?
Ma'am, listen, I'm not arguing with you. Do you have a medical marijuana card?
But I'm not arguing with you neither.
Do you have a medical marijuana card? In the state of Florida, I do indeed smell weed. I don't have to see it. I can smell it. This nice officer here can also smell it.
This is Midwest.
Deputy First, can you smell the marijuana coming out of this vehicle?
Bro, it's Florida everywhere. I could be watching Cold Blue Cam, Midwest Safety, Kentucky Fried Derby, Kentucky Derby, and it's still going to be a Florida girl, Florida man.
Yes. That is 3, 2, 1. So do you have a medical marijuana card that is valid in the state of Florida? You don't? Okay, then step out of the vehicle for me. Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you twice, okay?
Okay, can you give me a second?
No, ma'am. I've asked you politely 2 times. Can you please step out of the vehicle?
Pop-Tart. Definitely weed in that car. She got Pop-Tarts
Somebody that I asked
and Bev.
Can I help you?
You have your driver's license with you?
My driver's license?
ID, any type of identification?
Yes.
May I
Am I
see
in
it?
trouble in any type of way?
So here's the thing. You don't have a medical marijuana card. I can smell the marijuana emitting from the vehicle.
You can smell the weed coming from the car.
100%. I'm standing right here and can smell it.
Oh, really?
You are sitting in the vehicle.
Okay.
Do you have your ID with you?
I do.
Can I see it? Actually, I'm not even asking anymore. I'm going to tell you I need to see your ID. I have probable cause to ask for identification, so now you're going to provide it to me, or you're going to go in handcuffs, and I'm going to place you under arrest for failure. I've asked you 3 times, and you have not provided me.
Your request, though.
I'm not going to keep arguing with you. Here's where we're going.
With you. No, why are you?
100%.
Why are you grabbing
Because I've asked you twice.
No, y'all are not.
You're about to go to jail for resisting. I promise.
Stop. Hey, they're pretty direct though.
Stop. Just relax. Because I've asked you 3 times for your ID.
Me to relax, and
you're about to go to jail for resisting. Now stop. I'm not going to keep doing this with you.
I'm about to go to jail for resisting.
100%.
You smell marijuana on me. The marijuana you don't see nowhere in the car.
I don't have to see it. I smell it coming from the vehicle. You do not have a valid marijuana card in the state of Florida.
Really?
She drove there?
Let the phone go.
No, I'm not letting my phone
Either you let it go, it's going to get broken.
It's going to break.
Get the off of me. Get the off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
She's fine.
No, I do not like how y'all came up.
None of this is that deep. You got to calm down.
It is that deep. What are you talking about? You talking about marijuana?
Your compliance doesn't require this
my
much effort.
compliance doesn't come. He asked me to see my ID. I told him I was gonna go get it.
No, you didn't. I said, do you have your ID? You said
and
yes. I said, can I see it? And then you got smart. I asked you again.
I got smart.
You got smart
also,
again.
You feel,
so
your feelings are hurt because I got smart.
My feelings are not
really?
hurt. Right, I got a better idea.
I feel
You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
You are.
Where's my phone at?
Nope, you're going to jail. Stop resisting.
Get off of me.
Stop resisting.
I want a woman to handle me. Get the
nope,
off of me. I want a woman to handle me. Get the off of me.
Put her in my car.
I want a woman to handle me.
You do know you're getting charged.
Hang on, let me explain this to you.
Let me explain this to you.
Stop talking. I want a woman to handle me. I want a woman to handle me. Let go.
Put her in the car.
Let go of me.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The officer, he trying to sit there and he trying to like prove his point. It's like, bro, she's clearly not receptive. You just look more of a jackass trying to get her to listen to you, bro. She clearly not gonna listen to you. Get him to put her in the car. That's it, bro. Crazy work. I get so annoyed when people.
You should have seen how that guy that ran off. He was in there like at the
Wait, so he said he was trying to get a carton of cigarettes?
He was trying to get.
He's credit card scam.
Yeah, he had a.
Yeah, so she wanted to play funny games with me. I asked for her ID twice. She's like, I don't
they
have
want to show.
You don't have your ID. She's like, I don't have a driver's license. I have an ID. So let me see it.
Right.
Then as I'm walking to the car, she hit me with her elbows. Put her in my car. So therefore, she's gonna be charged with all of it.
Right.
And I'm about to search the car because there's marijuana in it. So I'm not gonna keep arguing with him. He's walking down the road and he comes back. No, he's right there. He is coming back.
Oh, he not even wasting
time. You might as well come back up here. I know you were driving this car.
I wasn't driving nothing. You can't prove it.
Isn't that the car you were in?
Yo, listen, number one, I know my rights, so listen.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell this vehicle because she's going to jail. So, is that your vehicle? Is that your vehicle?
There's nothing in my policy that says I have to call my
Hey, Lee. Don't let anybody get in this car. Lee. Go grab him. Don't let him go over there. Nobody gets in this car. I'm done with it. Y'all want to play games? Trust me, we're on one today. Hey, do y'all have cameras out this door that faces this car right here? This white one? This white car. Do y'all have it? Just can you? Yep, there is a camera. Can you pull that camera back to when this car pulled up? Hey, don't let him in the car. You're not going in the car. I told you that when you walked up. You're not accessing this vehicle. You said you weren't in it. You're not in it. In the story. Hey, find out if he come in this vehicle. If so, we need his ID. If not, then he needs to leave.
All I'm saying is, I'm gonna leave right now. I know my rights, bro.
Know him somewhere else. I just need whenever this white truck right here pulled up, I just need to see who got out of the driver's seat. They have cameras. I'm about to pull it up, and then I'm going to come find you, I promise. He parked right in front of the camera, so I'm going to see him get out of it, and then I'm going to get his ID, because I know what happened. They're scamming the store is what they were trying to do with his credit card. That's why this is such a big deal.
Dude, that look like a brand new truck, bro.
There's also marijuana shake all over the thing right there. I guess she thought she was going to play some type of game. That's not going to happen.
But how does she get arrested?
Here's a rolling tray. But there's no marijuana in the vehicle. That makes a whole lot of sense to me. It's all right here. Here's more marijuana.
Oh, shit.
Hold up, please. Somebody, they're buying all this from a dispensary. Hey, Lee, see if you can find an ID in there, because all this weed's coming from a dispensary. So either he's got a card and he's playing the I wasn't in the vehicle card, so it doesn't matter. She says she doesn't have one, but she's also not providing any identification. So
it's a fake one.
Let's find her ID first.
Either you're going to go or you're going to stay, but you need to make up your mind.
He's trespassing.
Yeah, you've been trespassing me, so if you come back on the road, you're going to jail. Thank you. There's a reason he left, but everything in this vehicle is packaged in like brand new stuff. Like they have acquired all of this stuff somehow. See, he's so mad that we're searching his vehicle. There's something going on that he doesn't want to tell us.
Did you find his license?
No, I found hers, but what I'm trying to verify that she does not have a medical card, because everything is coming from a dispensary.
Yeah.
So he's laid claims to not being in this vehicle is what he told me. I said, were you driving this vehicle? He said, you can't prove I was in that vehicle. I know my rights. I said, okay, fair game. So that is that. He is not a resident. He's not part of this vehicle. He claimed that. Something's going on. There's a reason he distanced himself from this vehicle. When we first come here, he disappeared. Now he wants to hang out by the road and say that he was not in this vehicle. So they're checking the cameras, which is going to put him in this vehicle. Right. And if he comes back in this parking lot again, he's going to jail. Final warning. She decided that she was not going to go in handcuffs. Then, walking across the thing, she decided to hit me with her elbow, so she's going to be charged with that as well. Make sure you stay on the roadway, because you come in this parking lot, you're going to jail. Alright, there is not a medical marijuana card in this wallet or in this purse. I'm going to give him the opportunity one last time to claim this vehicle. Hey, last opportunity. Were you inside this vehicle? Yes or no? Yes, a yes or no question, bud. Were you occupying this vehicle?
I understand what you're saying.
Were you occupying this vehicle? That's my only question. I'm not debating with you. I'm asking a yes or no question.
Remain silent, bro. You're not telling me nothing.
You're not under arrest, so I mean...
I have the right to remain silent?
Then you have the right to walk down the road. But that vehicle's about to be towed, so I'm giving you the opportunity, because I'm taking everything in it. So either A, were you in the vehicle?
It's people pulling up.
Were you in the vehicle, yes or no?
People coming to get their stuff out.
No, they're not coming to get it, I promise. Were you in the vehicle, yes or no? Sounds good. Start walking. All right, Lee, search it. I'll be back up in a second.
Hey, they not playing around, bro.
No, I've just been talking to him. Explaining what's going on.
I'm going to read you something. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be
used
against you.
This dude is over it,
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Okay, with those rights in mind, do you want to speak with me? It's a yes or no question.
What did you say?
With those rights in mind, would you like to speak with me?
Would I like to speak?
Yes, ma'am. Yes or no? Okay. Who is this guy?
Why?
That is raising all types of problems about this vehicle. Who is he to you? If you don't want to answer any questions, all you got to do is say no. And we can be done with it. Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. She's 10:15. I'm not playing. Don, shut the door and come here for a second.
Officers
Turning
were
body
called to the
cam off?
scene to begin with by the store owner at
He went to cussing the other police officer out. I already knew it.
this location. It turns out the store owner wanted to trespass the male who was seen in the body cam footage causing problems, later identified as Taylor. Once the officers arrived, the store owner requested the trespass on Taylor. The officer then asked Taylor for his identification, which he did not provide, and then the officer informed him of the trespass. Taylor then left the premises on foot, which is when the events shown in the body cam footage pick up. Later on, an officer made contact with the store owner, who stated the disturbance began when Taylor entered the store, attempting to purchase $548 worth of cigarette cartons. Taylor attempted to swipe a credit card, but the machine read canceled. The store owner informed Taylor of this, to which he became very angry. Taylor made the store owner swipe the card 4 more times, and the card still didn't work. The store owner also stated Taylor provided him with an out-of-state ID, which didn't belong to Taylor according to the picture. The officer then viewed the store security footage and observed the white Ford SUV pull into the parking lot and Taylor exit the driver's seat. Taylor was then detained as he was still hanging around the area and read his Miranda warning, which he stated he understood. Earlier, during the events of the body cam footage, a nearby homeowner in the area advised dispatch that a male matching Taylor's description was in his yard. An officer made contact with this homeowner, and he stated he confronted Taylor and asked him why he was sneaking around his yard. Taylor began making statements such as, "You're being an asshole," and walked away. The homeowner stated he then witnessed Taylor walk to the south tree line of his property and walk into the bushes before reappearing and walking back down the road toward the law enforcement officers at the store. The homeowner walked the officer to where he last saw Taylor in the bushes. The officer then located 2 credit cards and an ID under a log. It appeared these cards had been freshly placed there based on the marks on the ground around the cards. The officer returned to the store owner and showed him the cards. The store owner stated that was the ID Taylor provided him with, and he remembered seeing one of the credit cards while Taylor attempted to swipe them. The officer then made contact with Taylor, who was unable to provide him a valid reason for why he attempted to use the cards. Taylor was uncooperative and kept stating he knows his rights, and this won't go anywhere. Dispatch later advised the ID Taylor used returned with no record, which leads officers to believe it's fake. Taylor was placed under arrest for fraudulent use of personal identification information, and the female, Tiana, was placed under arrest for possession of marijuana under 20 grams and resisting without violence. They are innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Officer
Guys, I'm John, and I sincerely appreciate
already
you.
know it.
Honestly, I've always been interested in human behavior.
Bro, is it me or are they gonna give Officer John a spinoff? I feel like he can do his own like reaction breakdown.
And I've always wondered why
It'll
people
be
do the
fine.
things that they do. And when I've
I'll
investigated people, whether in a vehicle or on foot, I've always led with respect. But when the person began to lie
Bro,
to
his
me, in
eyes,
all
though, I
honesty,
don't get
that
it.
respect slowly went away. As we tune into the body cam video out of Lake City, Florida, the officer begins his investigation by asking a female sitting in the passenger seat who she's with. And keep this in mind, the officer is probably there investigating due to a radio call. And when she answered the officer's question with the question, it's usually a bad sign because marijuana has a strong smell. So he's asking probably because he can smell it. Now, if you were unaware, in the state of Florida, marijuana is still illegal unless medically prescribed, and police can search your vehicle because of the plain smell doctrine. And in this case, it can be utilized along with the other factors like the other officer smelling the marijuana, she's being evasive when being asked simple questions, she's also not presenting a medical marijuana card, and she appears to be under the influence of something. Now, with all of these facts plus the radio call, I would agree that this officer can investigate this young woman. Now, I know you guys had to notice how long it took her to step out of the vehicle, and in my opinion, I don't think it was because she was refusing the officer's commands. I honestly think she was just dazed. But as she gets handcuffed, she's actually confused. But this is why people get themselves into trouble, because all she had to do was give the officer her ID. And now here comes the possible driver of the car, and he claims that he wasn't in the car until the officer digs deeper in his investigation and finds quite a few packets of marijuana. And then we learn, according to the security footage, that not only was Taylor the driver, but he was inside the store attempting to purchase cigarettes using a card with a name that was not him. But lastly, this was an interesting case from the initial response of the officer to the arrest that was made. And I loved working alongside officers like this. And most officers know that these days criminals are getting more crafty with their scamming and their trickery. But as law enforcement and citizens, if we want to stay steps ahead of these criminals, we have to stay alert, be proactive, and stay educated. That's all I have for the day, guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you on the next one.
Man, that
Be
was
proactive.
That was solid. That was solid. That was solid. That one I was trying to do for like 2 days, man. But like, especially after I dropped the I'm done video. I know y'all was thinking. Did y'all wait? No, real talk. Did y'all really think I was gonna quit, bro? Like, did y'all really sit and think I was gonna quit? Like I know, you know what I'm saying. I've done videos and stuff like that before. Maybe my serious face is pretty decent. I think only one person, eat my words, got it. Actually, that's gonna be the last video I actually react to. That video in particular. That's gonna be the last one I react to. And I'm gonna go over the comments in that video real quick. Just so, because I want to break. I'm not gonna spend too
What
much
it do,
time on
nephew?
it. And then we can get into the questions.
What it do,
and then
nephew?
wrap up the live. We'll get into the end of the live. Wow, close to 2 hours. That thing go by quick. It didn't even feel like it. That joint didn't even feel like it. All right, so I know it's kind of weird. I'm doing a reaction to myself. But this is, you know, the video I dropped yesterday talking about I'm done. And then I'll go into a breakdown. I'm going to let it play in its entirety. And then I'll go down into the comments and I'll show you guys the comments that I see and what I've been reading.
What it do, nephew? It's your Uncle Lou. And if you read the title, man, you clicked on the video, yeah, it's true. Yeah, so I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry to blindside you guys with this, but you know, just for sustainability, you know, when I think about anything, I think about sustainability and how long I could do it. And this is just something that I cannot see me doing any longer. And I really hope that you guys respect that. But there's hundreds of videos.
Come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is
Ain't even get to go on Twitch.
There is no tomorrow.
Friday. Make sure you
Bro. So that's the video right there. Let's go down in the comments. All right, so he was the literal only one that got it right off the rip. I remember I was at work and I couldn't get to my phone. Usually, like, periodically, I'll try my best to get on YouTube Studio. And I'm, like, trying to respond to comments and whatnot or whatever. And this comment in particular, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, dang, he got it. But everybody else was kind of like, it felt like everybody was confused. Like, why am I quitting, right? And then you got Paris over here. Paris, Mina's hilarious. He thought I was quitting. I get on your nerves. That's hilarious. But, like, buddy, like, no freaking way. I hope the comment you show on the thumbnail didn't cause you to quit. Yeah, that comment from Ham and Cheese Dog, right? Because this guy right here, he says, fuck Ham and Cheese Dog. I was waiting for Lou before the video. Guys, I've gotten way worse comments before, and that comment was from like 3-4 months ago. Like, that, it has no effect on me. Like, words don't mean nothing to me. Like, when I told you in the beginning of the live, I genuinely love YouTube. Like, if the camera wasn't on, I would still be interacting with YouTube the same way, like cracking jokes and doing all that goofy shit and whatnot, right? This was probably one of my favorite comments, I'm gonna be honest, because it actually started making me think, like, damn, even if I was really gonna quit, like, y'all really, like, some of y'all really don't want me to quit, like, G shit. Like, you're like, what? You're almost there, and this better not be I'm sorry, it was clickbait. I'm actually a fellow creator under a different name and channel and keep my creator life separate from personal, and I have seen and been through it all. Thick skin, keep your eyes on the prize and do not be discouraged. Drop a contact so I can inbox you my info, as I've been in the game for 5 years. Damn, that is a minute, and it's worth it. Your fruits will harvest right now. You're probably going through your learning curve. Definitely is. It gets better, I do know. You're almost to your goals. Floodgates will open. Let the haters be your motivators. And this is my favorite part that you wrote. And may your test be your testimony. Coming from a fellow creator with now 390K. That's what's up. I'm not even gonna lie. I know how this is a grind. So, like, that's what's up. No bullshit. On my other channel since 2019 and overstand trenches. Be not discouraged. Rock Harmon. That's what's up. That got me feeling good. Mr. Alice. Bro. Mr. Alice did not happen to live. I hope Mr. Alice did not unsub for me, because Mr. Alice is actually one of the OGs. He is actually one of the OGs. So, but he says, see you, Space Cowboy, from one of my favorite animes of all time, Cowboy Bebop.
No, I'm like addicted to hearing you talk about shit. No way. Well, it's not gonna stop, Stephanie. I'm still gonna be talking about shit. If anything, I'm gonna be talking about most shit on some most shit. All right. Christina put a crying emoji. About to get pissed about that. Oh, Leggy. Leggy. I'm sorry, Leggy. I didn't mean to make you mad, dog. Enjoy your channel. Best of luck. I think that's what Eat My Words was like. Did you even watch it? It was like 48 seconds, right? And then CK. Man, I'll miss you if you be it for real. I'm being for fake. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't done. JD. Did JD get in the live? I don't think I see JD. JD ain't getting the live. JD missed the live. Well, JD, one of my favorite comments as well, right? Because you've been, I don't think you're an OG, but ever since you've been subscribed, you've been tapped in. Like, I want to say in almost every video, like you're commenting. So, that's pretty amazing, man. Like, but you ain't done. Not sure why you're clickbaiting this. It's like he already knew. I did notice last year I'm done videos were going viral. Maybe that's it. But I know you're not done. You got 6K subs. Exactly. True, you're only getting measly hundreds of views, so the ratio between views and subs isn't there yet. But some advice. Well, measly, like I say, I give from like ratio numbers and whatnot. But like I say, I genuinely enjoy this. I was doing reaction videos when nobody was watching it. Like, I'm talking about like 0 views. Like, 1, 2, 6 views. I genuinely enjoyed them, and I'm still keep doing them, and then more content on top of that. Like, you guys are only like, I'm glad for those of you guys that's here. Y'all at the beginning of this whole thing, this inception of this whole thing. Like, I'm not joking around when I say this, but I can only show y'all more than I can tell you. Try reacting to some high profile cases. I'm gonna actually try to do more like JCS, because I didn't watch all the JCS videos. I've only watched like a couple in my spare time, but I decided, I'm like, instead of watching them by myself, why not just watch them with you guys? I think you guys would appreciate it if I just went through some of the JCS ones, especially since they're long. We could just like spend time, like make one specific stream or whatever. The randoms come after blah, blah, blah. Sorry, Jeff, I ain't trying to. And there's a bunch of high profile cases. The Chris Watts, that's going to be the first one I watch. You got the Legend of Jeff. Bad Senate case. Ooh, same guy, but you can feel help. Sorry for him. You can even try reacting to 911 calls. There were some popular ones. Just make sure they're not staged. You got this. I'm not stopping, man. I'm not stopping. Please say it ain't so. I said it ain't so. And then what time? Eat my words. I don't know if you got here. Eat my word. I don't know if you tapped in quick enough. I don't know. But guys, we wrapping up the stream here. 2 hours in. I want to see some questions. If you guys have any questions, any particular questions for me, just about the channel, just maybe something y'all want to know about me, or I don't know, just shit. I just want to see what y'all up to for real. Like, I'm excited, bro. Like, y'all got no clue. Like, this was, like, I was super nervous before I started this stream. I know I'm not showing it, or I probably didn't show it when I first started, but like, bro, it's like once the stream started, it was just like riding a bike, man. Feels like you guys always been in the room with me. It's so interesting. Oh okay, is that for real? New series by Senchiro Watanabe coming soon. Okay. I'm gonna check that out. Movie reviews. Mina. You know what's so funny about you saying movie reviews? So, quick little secret. I want to say 2020 or 2021. This same channel is what I literally did that movie reviews on. I did 2 movie reviews and YouTube completely blocked them. Well, back then I didn't really know how to chop them up and edit them. Like, if I do them now, I can edit them, and you know what I'm saying? I did 17 again, not the one with Zac Efron. I did like an early 2017 again with the sister Tia and Tamara. That was freaking hilarious. I edited it from bro. That's probably one of my best videos, and I did it from the phone. It was amazing. It was amazing. I gotta head out for work. Have a great night. This was great. Looking forward to more. Good night. All right, Amy, have a great night. I hope you do well at your job. Stay safe out there. I don't know what it is in your time. I think you said New Jersey, so you about to work the night shift, man. Just try your best. You know, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? We too blessed to be stressed one day at a time. Day by day to see a better day. If you know Corey Sanders, you know you heard that before. But yeah, let me see. Paris, is that really your background? Not that it's wrong. What do you mean? Like, you mean this behind me? I actually need a. Or are you talking about like my YouTube background or something like that? I need a little bit more clarification. Man, Mina, you are a super duper OG. Like, I'm not even lying. Super duper OG. Lou is short for Lou. All right, Tom. All right, Tom. All right, Tom. Let's calm down. Let's calm down now, Tom. You know, I grew up a professional class clown. I got jokes for days, boy. And it's not going to stop. Yeah, behind me. Yeah, behind me. Yeah, this is my background. This is my background, man. I can get up. I can show you my background real quick. I'm too far from the mic, so if you can't hear me. I know y'all be getting on my shorts or whatever. Just chill out. Yeah, this is my background, man. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all be getting on my lotion and whatnot or whatever. This is my little layout. My table's kind of funky. Got my backpacks. Got the basketballs. They probably got cobwebs on them. I don't hoop no more. Right? And then, you know, closet. I built all this stuff by myself. I was thinking about doing green screen, but I actually just I have an appreciation for my background. Actually, something I want to show. I don't know if my little sister's in here. I freaking doubt it. Got cake, bro. Chill out, bro. Oh, yeah, funny as hell. But these are in the background. I gotta highlight these. So if you're in the stream, this is a stream exclusive. Stream exclusive. So this right here was painted by my little sister. My little sister's in college right now. She is not no professional or whatever like that. Boy, got cake, boy. Yo, that crazy. Right? But my little sister made this. I jacked it from her. She got a bunch in her room. I'm not even gonna lie. But I jacked it from her because I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I need this for my videos in the background. So these have been in the background for months now, if y'all noticed it. And then this one right here, I painted this years ago myself. Start doing roast. I don't know, man. Y'all gonna have to pay me for them roast, boy, because I don't like hurting people's feelings for real. Like, it'd be funny till you hurt people's feelings. But this is my favorite one right here. Go ahead, put this stuff back. Yeah, man. You know what it feels like? Wait, let me get back over there. Let me make my way back over there. You know what it feels like, though? Having this this stream. We're gonna wrap up here in the next probably like 10 minutes or so, but it's like I said, it just feels really nice to really connect with you guys and hear what you guys, you know, like think of the videos, or just really you guys like enjoy me, you know, it's, or at least the stuff that I provide for you guys and the energy that I give you guys. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. AI is scary as fuck now. Like, another thing I thought about with AI was the fact that I have a YouTube channel, and like I'm possibly have a chance of being seen by like maybe some software company, and they like, yo, let's make this dude do some crazy shit on AI. If y'all ever see me do some funky shit, I'm talking about some real funky shit, like some shit that I probably react to. Yeah, like, it was AI. That's what I'm gonna say. You gotta wait for that. You're gonna see cheating rumors get cleared up with AI. So y'all got any more questions though? Like I said, I'm gonna wrap up in here by 10:25, close by 10:25, maybe 10:30. I don't know. But really, we don't got nothing else left in here, man. Next time I'm gonna be actually streaming. I do not know exactly. Like, my goal was to stream today and tomorrow on Twitch, just because, you know, got time, some time away from work. So I really want to maximize that time, but I also want to get, more more videos out to you guys. You know, I haven't really posted that many videos just because of the I'm done thing. Like, I've been stressing about this stream for like the last week. So this was actually kind of good to get off my chest. Like the first one. Oof. Tom, what is the meaning of life? Now, I know you being funny. What was the second cop video that you played? Huh, what was the second cop video that I played? But let me answer that. Cop video. 200 IQ cop outsmarts credit card scammers. Midwest safety. But the meaning of life. I know you're probably joking, but to me, how I see life, you know, I just feel like it's meant for you to go out here and make your mark, you know, whether that's impact one person, impact 10 people, or just leave your imprint, you know, and that can mean various different things. You know, I think I'm just sitting here cracking jokes on YouTube. I really don't think I'm doing anything that significant at this current moment. In due time, I feel like that will come. But one thing I can guarantee you, if you hearing what I'm saying right now, we all gonna go one day. You know what I'm saying? My intros are intentional. You know, that scene from Rocky, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. If you ever think about putting something off, if you're thinking about not doing this thing, if you're thinking about scared to not take a chance on something like that, there is no tomorrow. It's not guaranteed. Like, I get off this stream, who knows? This could be the last time I speak to you guys, you know? So I always take everything in. I'm super appreciative. Anytime I can drop a video on YouTube and it clears and it goes through, like, I'm excited, you know? Whether it's 10 views, 10,000 views, genuinely, I'm excited, man. Have you seen or read Hitchhiker's Guide Through the Galaxy? What is that? Is that like a book or something? Oh, of course it's a book. You said seen or read it. So it's probably a both novel series. This looks interesting. BBC Radio. You make the Bizarre Bub videos less scary. Bizarre Bub not even scary, man. I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, though, them joints was scary as heck. And in the middle, it kind of stopped getting scary for me. Maybe I was just too jaded to them. But then, like, now, the most recent one, you got to go tap into the most recent one. I think it was 101. It's on my channel. Like, it was good. Oh, yeah, that book, Hitchhikers Through the Galaxy. I see Fahrenheit 451. Was that created by the same people? Nah. But it's in that same genre-ish. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, guys, it looks like we wrapping down. We winding down. You guys ending the night. I know it's y'all Friday night. Y'all got to get some rest. Definitely expect more content from me. Like I told you guys from the get-go, I am not stopping. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in it for the long haul. Just prepare to see me in many different forms, okay? It's not just going to be reaction videos on YouTube, right? Of course, you're going to still get your reaction videos. I'm still going to do reaction videos, but of course, you guys going to get IRLs. You know, I'm hoping with this Twitch, I'm going to try to really work it to where, you know, I can pick up and just take you guys out with me if I need to just go out on a run, like how we sitting here. And that's really what drove me. I was watching a stream, and the streamer was sitting at the table just like this. The difference was he had a camera guy. They got up, and they just got in the car, and they just started moving, and it just hooked from there. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out. I want to give a shout out to all you guys. Let me see this. Mina, I don't want to miss what you said here. I've been working a lot lately. I seen you just posted the react to that. I'm gonna peep that. Okay, Mina. Okay, Mina. Okay. I know you gonna tap in. You a true OG. But I appreciate every single one of you guys that tapped in. Even some of you guys that didn't comment. It's not that big a deal. I just appreciate y'all energy. I feel y'all in here with me. It's not that like man, like I have so many things to say. I know y'all can feel it off me ruminating or whatever. I do not want to end the stream, but we're going to have to end it here shortly. Any thing. Let me see what that. Graves. Shout out to you, Graves. I appreciate that, my boy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, guys, before I end the stream, something I want to do on YouTube or stream this year. I want to do one chip challenge. One chip, ghost pepper, or whatever the fuck. I want to do Carolina. I want to do at least one of those. I'm putting it out there, so now I got to do it. Somebody just said no, because I had this conversation with somebody. I heard somebody say no under their breath, silently. I had this conversation, said I want to do it on stream or whatever. And I was like, nah, but I'm going to do it. Okay? And this is probably the craziest thing I've ever done in my lifetime, but I really, 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 it's a bucket list for me to do it. I want to jump out of an airplane. I do want to skydive. I want to skydive and I want to get footage of it. Now, the only thing with getting footage is they won't let you take your actual equipment up there. They're going to force you to pay. But luckily, with the support that you guys have been giving me, I can definitely go and make that happen. But I'm thinking about it like a subscriber milestone for that. 10K, I don't know about 10K just because that's big. That's jumping out of plane. So maybe when we dibble dabbling with the 20K range, and we'll see. Tom said Carolina Reaper over the Ghost Pepper. Where can I get? Is that something I gotta order? Oh, I'll figure it out. You can do the indoor skydiving for. There's an indoor skydiving. I can find it. I've seen. There's multiple places I can go actually. Like what is it? iFly. There's an iFly in the place I regularly go. So I can actually make that happen and get the footage of that. And then practice before we go out into the sky. But I want to be like Transformers, Lulu in the sky, All right, guys. 10:25 here. Nobody else got nothing else to say. Then you're Uncle Lou. I'm gonna have to leave this chat, DC nephew. I appreciate everything that you guys gave to me, all the energy, all the time. It made this experience for me. It made me feel like I was cared about. Just straight like that. I feel like I was cared about. I feel like you guys actually genuinely want to see me provide more content, and I'd be remiss to starve you guys at that. So it's been your Uncle Lou. We're gonna go ahead and end this stream here. This video should be up on YouTube, Twitch. I apologize for the internet. We will try to work on that just so I can really get in tune with you guys. Paris, I appreciate you so much. Toodaloo. Bro, Tom, you with the puns. Mina, peace. Who else we got? Amy's already gone. TJ. All right, who else? Leggy, been gone. But I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Y'all be safe. Get some good rest. And anything that y'all want to do, give it a go. Remember, tomorrow is not promised. There is no tomorrow. Peace.